Welcome to the lcgs Abacabo channel, where we'll be analyzing trends in the comic book market. We've been reselling comics online since the early days of eBay, so we've developed a number of effective strategies for buying and selling. Our channel is different in that while most others will go over a precompiled list of top 10s, we look at actual sales in real time using eBay recent sold. With top 10 lists, by the time they're released, comic prices have already spiked. By looking at eBay recently sold, we can predict trends and see potential spikes before they happen. This is a fantastic way to track prices in order to time the market for both buying and selling. Join me as I browse through and discuss recent sales, how they affect the current market, and my eBay selling business directly. Please note, this video was recorded on Monday, December 4th, 2023 at about 11 a.m. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff to go through. What I like to do is just look at anything that looks interesting, whether it be price-wise or comic book-wise. It could be for any number of reasons. For example, this Hellblazer Volume 18 trade paperback, I'm assuming it's selling for more than cover price because it is out of print. In our store, Hellblazer, the floppies are a really good seller. We not only sell a lot of floppies of Hellblazer, we have a lot of return customers who appear to be trying to complete their runs. And so whenever we restock on comics and we look at collections, we always try to find Hellblazer in those collections because we know we're going to sell them easily. And yeah, with the recent news of Keanu Reeves wanting to reprise a role, I wouldn't be surprised that more Hellblazer continues to sell in the future and continues and will be a more popular item in the future. So if you happen to have if you happen to have the run and you were trying to think of a time to sell, now might be a good time to think about, planning on selling it. What else do we see that looks good? Lucifer Omnibus, 2 volumes for $130 with $15 shipping. That seems like a pretty good price. So if you happen to have those, I believe these are also selling above cover price. Let's see. Nope, I was wrong. Cover price is $125. So whoever got these got a pretty decent deal out of them. Brave and the Bold, 57. CGC 5.5 Off-White to White. First appearance of Metamorpho for $229. Metamorpho is one of those characters that I believe James Gunn would try to bring into one of the movies because, it is one of the quirky characters you wouldn't expect to see a movie of be in a movie, but you could totally see James Gunn making him a really great character on the screen. So be on the lookout for Metamorpho. What else do we have here? X23, number 1. This is the Women of Marvel variant, selling for $30 with $7 shipping. And again, I'm assuming this is starting to sell because of rumors of X23 appearing in the new Deadpool movie. So if you have them, now might be a good time to sell anything related to X23, first appearances, popular covers. Those are the type of things I look out for, again, when in collections and dollar bins. So if you have them, now might be a good time to sell. If you're looking for them, look for them in your dollar bins. Maybe you'll get lucky. Justice League of America number 2, CBCS 7.5. Is this a Gardner, Fox, Murphy, Anderson, Key? It's listed as. What does Key Collector actually have it as? Let's take a look. So Key Collector simply has it listed as a second issue of the Justice League title. Again, those are already hard to find in a grade as high as 7.5. So actually a best offer was accepted for this, so it didn't even sell for $6.99. So now I'm wondering if this was either a good deal or if prices went up. And the way I try to determine whether or not one or the other is to look at the other recent sold. So let's take a look for all Justice League America number 2 plus CBCS. And the reason I'm doing this is I like to compare both CGC and CBCS recent sales to see what comps have recently sold in similar ranges and condition. Okay, as far as available on the market, it doesn't look like eBay has anything comparable available. In regards to recent sales, that is literally the only one that's recently sold. So it's hard to compare. I guess I could also look at like Go Collect. Go Collect should be able to give me a FMV to see how this sells compares to Go Collect's FMV. So unfortunately, I don't have a Go Collect account at this point in time. I will probably try to get it as these videos progress so that we can get more accurate numbers. The closest comp to this sale is a CGC FMV of about, Go Collect is reporting a FMV of 975 for a CGC 8.0. And the next closest one after that is a CGC 6.0 FMV of 425. So it looks like whoever picked up that 7.5 got it for a fair price. So, I mean, anytime you can get something for a fair price, you can't go wrong with that. Now, if I'm browsing too fast and you happen to see anything that I might have missed that you wanted to discuss further, leave a comment below and we can continue to discuss these in the comments. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 12, 1 in 25 variant for $45 with $6 shipping. 45, so basically $50 shipped is about twice ratio. Seems like a really good sale there for the seller. All right, here we go. New Mutants 98. First appearance of Deadpool in a CGC 7.0. It was auctioned off. It received one bid at $230 with $14 shipping. So let's see how that price compares with current comps that are available for sale and other recently sold copies of this. Again, I like to, when searching, I like to get as many comps as I can that are exactly the same as what, not only exactly the same as what sold, but to see what else is available in similar ranges in regards to condition. All right, so let's try to get rid of these facsimile results so that we don't have to comb through this. Facsimile. So in terms of comps, we're seeing a number of auctions going on right now. We have a 7.5 with 22 hours left, currently at $125. I suspect there will be a lot of last minute bidding that'll drive the price up on that one. There's also an 8.0 that's currently at 202 with 6 days left. So again, plenty of time for prices to get driven up by that one. A 9.0 at 220 with 4 days left. So what we're looking for is we're looking for the lowest price buy it now in a similar grade. So it looks like the lowest comp right now is in a 7.5 at $300 with $17 shipping. Now let's look at how it compares to other recent sold comps. So here's the most recently sold one. We have a 7.5 that was 2 times signed by Stanley and Rob Liefeld at $577. That Stanley signature is worth its weight in gold because of the huge price difference between the two. So if you're one of the lucky ones that were able to get a Stanley signed when he was still with us, in my opinion, those will only continue to be to be able to get a huge premium over a non-signed copy. We have a 9.8 that recently sold for $1,300. All right, so not a lot of lower grade ones that are being sold. A lot of people are going for the higher grade ones. Let's pair this. Search back to again, see how it compares to similar graded ones. You have a newsstand at 310. So in a slight half grade bump in a newsstand, you would get about a premium of about, what is that, $80 more, 80-ish dollars more. A 8.0 selling end of November went for about the same price as this 7.0. So and compared to another 8.0 that ended around a few days before that one, this one ended at $300. So it looks like whoever picked up this 8.0 compared to this 8.0 and this 7.0 got a really good deal. And again, whoever picked up this 8.0 CGC signature series about mid-November got a really great deal on that. So a lot of price variation when it comes to the 8.0s, anywhere from $230 to $300. 7.0s within the last month looks like they've been consistent and possibly climbing in very small increments. Stop here. Newsstand at $227, pretty good deal compared to the most recent sale. Okay, so it looks like Newman's in around the 7 to 8.0 range is gonna roughly cost you about $200 to $300 if you're looking to spend that much and your budget is about $300. Looks like 8.0s can be had for a good deal if you're patient and you can wait. All right, let's keep going with this list. So I've noticed a number of zombie tramps selling on this recently. Now, you tell me below. I don't carry much zombie tramp. I do see it in the dollar bins occasionally, and I have thought about picking them up to see if they sell well. So is zombie tramp one of those independent titles y'all collect? Again, put a comment below if it is. Let me know. That way I can start picking them up from the dollar bin and throwing them on my store. Ultimate Marvel Team Up number 5, first Ultimate Nick Fury. Sold for $10 with a $7 shipping. Spawn 39 selling, I'm assuming because it's the Christmas time, and that I find that to be a trend in the selling business. Seasonal trends is a thing, especially when it comes to things like Halloween comics and Christmas related comics. Those are definitely trends. So if you were trying to figure out when to sell your comics for top dollar, wait for the right season. If you're trying to figure out when to buy your comics at their lower point, definitely wait until it's off season for those. All right, older high grade Spider-Man in the under 100s, sold for $114. So let's see how that compares to what's currently available and what recently sold. All right, let's see if we can get rid of these Marvel Tales search results so that we can find comps easier. Oh, that was a brain fart. I was searching for Amazing Spider-Man 114, the sale price, when I should have been searching for the actual issue number. All right, so here we go. Okay, we're getting... All right, so we're getting a lot of results from the newer series, so we can try to filter those out based on price. We know that a 8.0 will sell for at least 114, so we can filter out anything less than $50. Okay, there we go. So we have the lowest price is a VG at $50. But we want to see, nope, that's not issue 64, that's issue 48. Here we go. So the lowest price VG is $52 from My Comic Shop. My Comic Shop is a great shop, by the way. And helpful tip, I buy from them all the time, but I never ever buy from them through eBay, because when they post stuff up for sale on eBay, they tend to price it higher on eBay. When you see something on eBay on sale from My Comic Shop, please just go to their website and buy it for cheaper. All right, so we want something in about an 8.0 VF range. Looks like a lot of these lower price copies are 6.5 and below. Once you get into about the $80 range, it looks like we're getting into the fine plus copies. $90 range, we're getting into the fine, very fine copies. And but definitely, I've been noticing a trend where people are willing to pay a premium for high grade copies. So here we have a copy advertised as VF for 120. So it looks like whoever purchased this copy, price wise, it's comparable to other, copies in about the same price range. So we have a 120 here. And someone else advertising a VF 8.0 for 125, 130 with shipping. So yeah, looks like they purchased at what's comparable to other copies available for sale. So if you were looking for a copy of this comic, anything below 114 looks like it's a good deal right now. All right, so let's see what else we have selling. All right, Marvel Knights the Century #1. I'm gonna I'm going to say price-wise, these have spiked because of their recent spoiler alert by Robert Kirkham that I forget the actor's name. It's at the tip of my tongue. The actor who's going to be playing the Sentry in in an upcoming movie. Basically, the voice actor for Invincible. Really famous Korean actor, but I cannot think of his name right now for some reason. The Sentry actor. Yeah, Steven Yeun is going to be playing the Sentry. So I'm guessing that's causing a spike in Sentry copy and issues of the Sentry. Let's see again how it compares to current sales, current available for sale, and what's recently sold. And then we'll probably also compare it to what it sold at the lowest point in the past 90 days. Trade one. All right, 804 results. Too many results to try to browse through. So let's see if we can pare that down. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm getting a lot of results from different series. So let's try to filter out the cheaper results. All right, still getting a lot of results from newer series. Doesn't look like changing the price filter would. Oh, it might change. Changing the price filter might help. Get rid of some of these results. So let's get rid of. Well, okay. So because we have a current auction going at 51, I think we can get rid of anything priced, and we didn't see anything lower than 45. We can start our search at 45 and above. All right, so there's an ongoing auction for 51 for a near mint minus, whereas there's a VF minus currently at 52 with $13 shipping from Canada. All right, so not a lot of copies up for sale right now. So now would probably be a good time to sell if you've been holding on to copies of these. There's a good chance you'll be able to sell it very quickly. There's a low comp of a buy it now at $99.99, and again compared to $75 for a VF Plus, about $25 difference between the two. So price-wise, how does that compare to what recently sold and what it sold at its lowest in the past 90 days? All right, so recently sold 70, 67, 76, 75. So how does that price compare to at its lowest point within the last 90 days? Okay, so within the last 90 days, it was selling for roughly about 50. Oh, so 9.2 back in middle of September sold for about 55 with 15 shipping. So someone got a really good deal there. I mean, they could probably flip this 9.2 for double what they sold it for based on current price trends. But yeah, so Century, number one, great time to sell, probably not a great time to buy. Give it some time. See what else has been selling that looks interesting to me. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number one price variant. I'm guessing it received this premium because of the price variant. And that's been a trend recently where people are starting to recognize price variants as being much rarer than even newsstand copies or direct or their direct market counterparts. Venom Lethal Protector number one black printing variant, $3,000. Right. Where is the original? Oh, view original listing. Here we go. All right. Now, as a collector of error prints myself, I love collecting error prints. For the most part, a lot of them don't carry a premium. Some of them do, and this is one of those examples. So yeah, I mean, if you can, by some miracle, find one of these out in the wild, pick them up. Toxic Avenger number one selling because, yeah, I'm assuming because of the reboot, just as it says in this in the title. And that's also one of the things we try to do with our listings is we try to use keywords in the title that'll that are relevant to the current market trend. So like a movie reboot is coming. So be on the lookout for these in your dollar bins. Otherwise, yeah, definitely I've seen plenty of Toxic Avenger comics in the dollar bins. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap it up for today. I hope you found this information valuable. I could go on for hours with this type of stuff, and there have been times when I have looked through the recently sold for a good 1 to 4 hours just to get an idea of what I should be going through my junk bins for, and what I should be changing prices on because of possible upcoming spikes in demand in comics. So if you found this information valuable, please comment, subscribe, and Hulk smash that like button. Thank you very much.